Do you understand why the ambiguity here? Do you understand why we are having a hard time, you know, coming to the same conclusions that you as the applicant are coming to?
Yes.
I mean, do you experience this in other jurisdictions when you're trying to get variances or rezonings on other churches?
No, sir, we do not have this parking issue with the number of parking spaces simply because we've had more time to delineate as to what the spaces are used for and why the per capita square footage requirements are very wide. I mean, as one of the parking studies showed, 900 square feet per person that is there at any one time. But if I could answer the chair's question or query, I believe it was, I don't know if it was vice chair or chair, the counseling rooms, those are independently used by one of our counselors. They have it, that's their use, that's their room. It's not used by two. So part of it is daytime, part of it is nighttime. So it's those people that are using that facility or that room, that's her or his room. So there's only about half used during the day and half used at night. I hope that answers the question, because that is the nature of our spiritual counseling. Our counselors have their own room. It's set up specifically for them, and they have someone come in on appointment basis, day or night. Different times, different people. That's why it's half the space. That's why a lot of this is, and then of course the movement from one course room to another is, part of it is practical or theory, and then they move into the practical. So one room has students,
Mr.
and
Adams,
they move over. Yes, sir.
Let's try to confine your response to the request from the member of the Planning Commission, please.
Yes, and so we had more time, we have more time to explain. Perhaps that's why we haven't run into this particular problem.
Anything else, Steve? Well, I guess my... Go ahead.
One more question. I'd like to ask Daniel Hubble how he got from 43,246 square feet to 44,569 square feet. Now, where the discrepancy is this...
The plans were given to us by Mr. Galloway, and scanned them into the computer and traced polyline, which is used to calculate the gross square footage. And that's where I came up with the discrepancy, using the plans.
And we're off by, the difference in square footage was about 1,000 feet, did you say?
I believe it's like 1,300 feet or something.
44.5 versus 43.2, 1,500 square feet. Is this maybe somebody using the inside room dimensions versus the exterior dimensions of the building?
I'm not sure. I don't know how it's calculated.
1,500 feet is a lot of feet in 43,000. That's
It's quite possible because the zoning impact analysis that was done in net square footage and not gross. And so it doesn't really go with the plans because there's gross square footage associated with each net square footage of the building.
I think it's important that we aren't thinking that anybody in this room is misrepresenting the square footage. I think there's a simple calculation mistake if there was one made, and I'm comfortable with staff will be coming back and verifying whatever it is at some point in the future. So don't take offense, please.
well, we're not taking offense, but you know, an extra 1,000 or 1,500 feet is an extra 5 parking spots. Okay, so it's not like this is you know, a trivial matter when we're talking about 30 spots in the basement, and 5 of them, we need 5 more because of the size of the building. I think we really need to get the volume